Hi, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your November 2023 love reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously, so thank you so very much for doing so. If you're interested in entering to receive a free reading from me, put a turkey in the comment box. Somebody will be chosen at random and announced in a separate video. I will not be contacting you through the comment box, so just know to be aware of scammers. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. And if you're interested in a private reading, a private personalized meditation, or a healing, check out my website, daneharttarot.com. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Interesting. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Okay, for some of you Capricorns, you have had a bad relationship with a Taurus or a failed marriage that we are looking at here. It can be a failed marriage, it can be a failed long-term relationship. There was a lot of heartbreak and a lot of lies, right? So acknowledging that is going to be super, super important to us. There's also a sense here of reclaiming what is right for you, what you love, what you want, what you desire. And that is going to be really stepping into your power, your distinction, how you need to move forward for you, really embracing this, Hierophant energy, this Taurus energy, and letting yourself shine within it. Because the Hierophant is the major arcana marriage card. There are lies here with the Seven of Swords, and there's heartbreak here with the Three of Swords. Now, we could have seen this in our parents' relationship or whomever raised us, their relationship. We could have seen that it wasn't very stable and good. It can also be in a failed love that we have had or a trying love that we are going through right now. With the Nine of Cups, there is a sense of coming to the table. There's a sense of embracing beauty and success and what we love and really being in the moment. That's going to be super, super, super important. The Wheel of Fortune, things are changing. Things are changing. We're entering into a new season, but we're also looking at how do I move forward in power and distinction of myself, in what I desire in my life, and holding true to what I need. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Angels and Spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. This is focus. So Spirit is saying here that we are needing to be, but we also are quite focused on the blooming of our love, of moving forward in in a purity of what we need. White roses. I'm just seeing white roses as there's I'm hearing pure as the driven snow. So there's a sense of what does my heart want me to move forward in? What am I being led to during this time? And really focusing on an opening of our soul, an opening of ourselves, and a moving forward in power and distinction of where we need to be. And that's going to be really a focus here where it's not so much as, what am I supposed to do? But it's a sense of, what does my heart need me to do? What are my gifts? Like, what are my beauties that need to shine through during this time, but just in my life in general? Let's see what Spirit wants us to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. So we have two. We have the Two of Cups reversed, and we have the Four of Cups. Spirit is saying here, be very mindful of not letting in healing love. That there's a sense of kind of being, I don't want to say having an angry heart, but that's what it feels like. It's like, I've been hurt, I've been overwhelmed, it hasn't gone according to plan, and that's where I'm going to stay. And Spirit's like, don't you dare do that to yourself. Let yourself shine. Let yourself move forward in love. With the Four of Cups, we can get very stuck in one certain way of seeing things, one certain way of dealing with things. And, it's part of our brilliant Capricorn nature that we can become very kind of like focused and fixated on something. And it can also be a bit to our downfall. So just looking at it here and saying, don't pigeonhole yourself. Like, don't get caught up in, it has to be like this. It has to be like this. Let yourself be more free and embrace healing, embrace an opening up of the door of what you want in your life. With the Three of Swords crowning everything, this is heartbreak and pain and disappointment and anger and upset. These are three big losses that we have had in our life, and it's acknowledging them. However they have come in to our life, they have shaped us. They've changed us at a cellular level and made us aware of pain in a way that we really could have lived without. We could have gone our whole lives without knowing that pain. And so here with the Three of Swords, we acknowledge it because it's like the boogeyman, right? Or like Voldemort, right? He who shall not be named, right? We don't say the name, it becomes bigger. We say the name, we take away its power. But we're not giving it life. We're taking away its power. We're claiming what we want in our lives. And we're looking at the pain and we're saying, I see you, I respect you, but I am not ruled by you. With the Seven of Swords, this is a lie coming forward, a lie that is overwhelming, right? A sense of deceit, of whispers behind the back, and we're done with this. We're done with this. We're done with the heartbreak, and we're done with the lies. And that's going to be very empowering for us. We're cutting through doubts and fears and negativity. We're seeing what we desire in our lives. But this is also heartbreaks that have kind of settled into our mind. And, we just hear the hurtful words of others whispering in our head. It's like, oh, you can't do this, or you can't have that love. And it makes us think, oh, I'm not worthy of this. But you are. It's also moving towards love. A lot of you Capricorns, now, if you're in a relationship, you can be going through a bit of a rocky time. Understanding that and knowing, all right, some heartbreak is coming up. Some lies are gaining momentum and they need to be nipped in the bud. That's going to be really important. For those of us who aren't in relationships, there is a sense here of, I want to be married. That's just coming through. Like, I want to be married, or I want a long-term committed relationship. But we have heartbreaks in our past, and we have lies that have held us back, that make us think we can't. And that's also going to be something that we are releasing. Or we're saying, why? Why did the negative get to take over the positive of what I want? So here, with the Hierophant, we are looking at either a relationship that we are committed to or moving towards a committed relationship, opening ourselves up to something that is a little bit more traditional in its kind of structure, but also saying, this is what I want. This is the foundation of what I desire. It's not reinventing the wheel. We look at the wheel and we say, okay, it's good. I can use this. I can utilize it. But remember that the wheel was first made out of stone for a very long period of time. And then somebody thought, well, you know what? You could do more with a wheel if it was made out of wood. And that revolutionized everything. So here, that's what we're doing. We're saying, okay, I've been lugging around this stone. It's not really working for me, but I can make it out of wood. I can change it. I can carve it in a different way. I can open things up. And that's what we're doing. But we're seeing a structure that works for us. It's kind of like that favorite cozy sweater that we slip on. It's like, oh, this is really comfy. I'm always going to have it. But if it starts to get moth-eaten, and isn't, wearable anymore, we can make something like it, or we can, find something that's like it. And here, it's learning what works for us, and it's seeing the structure that we need, because there's a structure here that we just feel very cozy with. I just feel like being very cozy, being very settled, being very comfortable with this, and opening up the door to that. It's like, okay, this is what I need. And it's calling it forward in a very certain way. And it moves us to the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups is coming to the table with love. It is love, it's celebration, it is a wish being granted. It's a sense of, oh, I know, I'm opening up the door. I know it's coming forward. I know I'm sharing this with others. It's moving forward in an attitude of love, in a blessing of love, in a power of love. And it's moving forward towards ourselves and saying, this is me. This is what I need. I'm not hoarding things away. I'm not keeping things held back. I'm moving forward in the most beautiful understanding of myself and what I need and what I want that I could possibly have. And by doing this, and also living in the now, it's not living in the future, it's not living in the past, but living in the now in celebration, holding our cup, raising our cup, celebrating ourselves, it leads us to the Wheel of Fortune. It leads us to, we're entering into a new season of what we love and what we desire, a new season of what we want from our lives. Things are changing. And as it changes, we're looking at the structure of ourselves, and we're seeing the heartbreak that has crowned us, that has made us, right? And the lies that have shaped us. And we're calling them out. We're calling them out. And by calling them out, we're freeing ourselves towards what we really want. And we're not being apologetic for it. It's like, no, this is what I really want. This is what's super important for me. And it moves us then to our subconscious spirit message, which is love. Love is guiding us. So much of this world is chaos. So much is heartbreak and pain and hurt and disappointment and devastation. Move forward in love. There is that, I always forget his name. I think it starts with an H. There was a doctor that studied the power of water, right? Of the words said around water, and if it could change the crystallization of it. And it does. And love makes the most beautiful crystals. So if we're over 70% water, why not fill ourselves with love? Letting the river within our body be the most beautiful crystals, the most beautiful form. It moves us to our subconscious energy to be mindful of, which is the Five of Wands. Be mindful. We've gotten so used to fighting, and it's just chaotic fighting. It's fighting for the sake of fighting. We've gotten so used to this that it takes away our joy. It takes away everything. Don't fall prey to this chaos. Our subconscious tarot message is a Fool. It's time for a new adventure. It's time to move forward. We're holding ourselves back for one reason or another. We don't want to be foolish. We don't want to be hurt again. We don't want to dare to dream, to open up the doors. It is time to move forward. The Fool is saying, take the leap of faith. You'll fall, most definitely. That's gravity, right? You go up, you go down. But take that leap. Let yourself have a moment of flying, because it's everything. And let's keep moving towards our greatness. Keep moving forward. The doors are opening. The season is changing. It's time to go after what we want in life and what we love in ourselves and in our life, and calling love forward. It's enough of the heartbreak and the lies taking over. All right, Capricorn. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Capricorn. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless. And move forward in love and in joy. The world needs it. We need it. Bye.